Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you want some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. So come fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. Come fly with me, I'll take you down. Oh yeah. What's up, everybody? Look what we got here, look what we got here. I'll take it off my wrist, it's gonna be easier. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Oh shoot, camera got all screwed. There's an exotic booze in Acapulco Bay. Let's fly, let's fly, let's fly, let's fly away. Oh yeah. How's it going? My name is Kurt. I got myself a Rolex. Got myself a Rolex already. Why, you may ask? Because I got myself a really good deal. And why? The 6694, I believe the serial number is. Let me check that really quick. Rolex 6694. Yes, that's the one. Rolex 6694 Oyster Date Precision. Oh yeah, baby. Check this out, man. Now, I initially said I was gonna get a Datejust, Rolex Datejust, 1601, I think, serial number, automatic movement. This is a manual wind. Why did I decide to get the 6694? As I said before, I got myself a really nice deal. You know, usually these are, at the moment, these are $2,000 and up. So let's just say I got a better deal than that. So that's why I got this one. And also, I have pretty small wrists, so the Datejust, when I tried it on, it kind of looks bigger because of it's sort of an illusion. They're both similar size, I think 34 millimeters or something like that. But the fluted bezel on the Datejust gives the illusion and the appearance that it is a little bit bigger when it's really not. But you know, if you're a man with thick wrists, or with, you know, on the chubbier side or whatever, this would look like a boy's watch. It would look ridiculous, but on me it looks flawless, just perfect. Just very excited in general. I mean, you know, a quality product, I could feel it by, like I said before, by the feel, by the just after wearing shitter watches for a while, I agree with Archie Luxury. My advice is for anybody looking into luxury watches, or just looking into fashion or watches in general, I would say don't bother with the cheaper stuff, you know? Sure, you could get an Omega Geneve, you could get all these other watches for, I don't know, $300, $400, $500, but what's the point? I'd say just wait it out, stretch it out a little bit, just keep saving your cash and get a true quality product instead of dealing with the shitters. And then you'll see what I mean once you have it on your wrist. It's just an accomplishment. When I first got it, I felt like it was a dream. I was like, is this real life or is this a dream? Because it's a dream come true to me, you know. For so long, I remember being back in 8th grade, being even in high school, wearing shitter watches all the time. And I think in like 7th grade or something, there was I think even before that, 6th or 7th grade, there was a professor, or I should say he was the principal of the school or whatever. He had a Rolex Oyster Date, I believe, or I think maybe it was the quartz one. The oyster quartz, or whatever the hell it's called, I forgot the name of it, but I'm pretty sure it was a quartz one, but it was just like an amazing timepiece to me at the time. Even then, I think that's when the infatuation sort of started for me. You know, seeing this, you know, principal in this high position of the school, wearing such a luxurious piece, and it just kind of, just, I wanted that watch, you know, at the time. And then, as I got a little bit older, I think around 7th grade or 8th grade, I don't really remember quite well, but there was somebody that had a Rolex Submariner. And when I first saw that piece, I completely fell in love with it. But then I realized that there's different rip-off Submariner designs. You know, there's Seiko has their own sort of Submariner rip-off. You have Invicta. You have all these other watches that try to pull off the Submariner look without being a Rolex Submariner. But I really liked the Rolex Submariner for a long time when I was young. But then as I grew older, you know, I kind of just gravitated more towards the classical sort of simple design instead of the, you know, big and bulky Submariner, because I think a Submariner would look kind of ridiculous on my small wrists. But this is just a nice classic piece, original bracelet. Has the Rolex insignia right there. Yeah. Screw in links. Let's see. Manual wind movement. I forgot the movement number, but it's manual wind. It's really high quality movement. I already popped the case open and looked at it myself, but really didn't want to do that on camera and show you guys because there's really no point. It's going to be just a super low definition quality, you know, visual of it when you could just type it in on Google and get high quality pictures, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, manual wind, which I actually enjoy, and as I said in my previous videos, manual wind allows me to appreciate it more because I take it off my wrist every day, give it a wind in the morning. You know, you appreciate the way the spring feels and all the mechanisms, and this has a screw down or screw in, whatever crown. That's a really cool feature, even on this Oyster Date Precision, you know. So definitely helps with the waterproofing for sure. So yeah, guys, I'm excited. To me, it's like a dream come true. It's just one of my fantasies, one of my dreams accomplished. You know, it makes me feel a lot better wearing a true luxurious piece. You know, it makes me feel like a true man instead of wearing shitters. There's just no competition, people. You won't understand it until you wear a Rolex on your wrist for a certain amount of time. Or even instantly. For me, it was an instant thing. Like, I would handle Rolexes before, and you could feel by the weight, by the quality, by everything. And you compare it to a Citizen watch, or you compare it to a Seiko watch, or any of these, you know, God forbid, a John McCabe, all these, you know, luxury channels toting all these, oh yeah, good watches under $100, or good watches $200, good watches $300. You won't get good. You know, you won't get good quality for that. You gotta dish out at least $1,000 for a decent sort of quality watch. But you know, Rolexes are 2K and up, even for entry level stuff. So even an entry level Rolex, you're looking at dropping like 2K and up. So it's not until then that you appreciate the true quality of watches and just all the mechanisms, especially if you're a person interested in watchmaking and just watch complications and, you know, fixing your own watches and seeing how the movement works and figuring out each movement. This movement has so many small complications that I've never seen in any other watch before, and I had different manual wind watches, and I still do have them, obviously. It just doesn't compare. You can't compare a Rolex to the shitter brands, you know what I'm saying? Shitter brands just don't compare. And even as a watch, you know, from the watchmaker's perspective, if I were to try to repair this or take it apart myself, it would be quite the complicated journey, in my opinion. Because sure, I could take apart a cheap quality pocket watch, or I could take apart even a decent Longines or just Seikos, whatever. I'm not too bothered by that. But this is just, it has sort of a different design and different mechanisms that I haven't seen in many watches. So you really need to be an expert, and you really have to have the right tools, and you really have to have an eye for detail, because you're working on a $2,000 piece and not a $20 piece, you know what I'm saying? So that's it, guys. Anyway, enjoying it, living it up. MGTOW for life, people. This is what it does. Saving my cash, just enjoying life, and fuck the rest. For all the young people out there, if you enjoy watches, this goes for any hobbies, whether it's cars, whether you want a Lamborghini, whether you want a Maserati, whether you want anything that you want. You want to take a trip to Japan, you want to, I don't know, buy a golden statue of Zeus or something. You know, whatever you're into, you can achieve it. You just got to put your mind to it, and you got to put all sort of, you have to want it so much you could taste it, you know? And that's what happened with this. It just, I wanted it for so long, and then boom, it's here, you know? And it's just how it is. Once you set your mind on a certain goal, all your attention sort of focuses and flows towards that. So everything you do, in even a subtle way, will be directed towards that. So my next goal is obviously to purchase more luxury pieces, and maybe even luxury vehicles at one point or another. You know what I'm saying? So it's really awesome, you know? There you go. Rolex Oyster Date Precision. No problems with marriage, no kids, no issues. Massage parlors, escorts. Boom. This is what you have, you know? A peaceful, relaxed life. Luxury pieces. Oh yeah. Anyway, people, take care. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you share my excitement with me, and if you get a Rolex anytime soon, you'll understand what I feel. I'm suppressing it, obviously, but it's a very nice feeling. So I would say strive for that. Fuck all the haters, fuck all the bullshit. Strive for what makes you feel good in life. Thank you.